personally, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. This message is for Libra, any placements. All right. Make sure you guys like this for me. Like it, support. Donate. All right, so I'm getting to see you in your dreams, okay? So this is really funny because I just had this conversation. Actually, I've been having this conversation for the last 3 days about people saying that they were having like random dreams, right? And y'all know how I am. If you're new here, what up, though? If you're returning, what up, though? But remember, I always say I only speak for myself. So I'm sure a lot of people probably were having these, I don't know, awkward dreams, right? But I do not dream. I think we've already talked about this. We talked about this several times. I don't dream. So randomly yesterday, y'all, like last night, I had a dream, and I just was like, what the, okay? So apparently, after I woke up, because I just was like, hey, this is weird. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't like a bad dream. It was just the fact that I had a dream, which is almost never, okay, just never happened. Okay, it wasn't bad. It was actually good, and it was confirmation for some other stuff. So I was like, oh, thank you. But I feel like maybe Neptune is somewhere near, and we don't know about it, okay? I remember a long time ago, the Mayans, if you ever, I don't know if you research the Mayans, but I do like a lot of like Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology, the Mayan and Aztecian anthropology and mythologies, okay? And like I read on this stuff like a lot, okay? That's like one of my hobbies. And so, hey y'all. And so, a lot of the things that the Mayans kept saying was that the planets obviously rule everything. Okay, the planet and calendar, time, numbers, all of that stuff rules everything. Okay, but the most important thing that I took from a lot of that was the fact that they mentioned that once people start disaligning the planets, okay, you'll start to see a lot of things happening. Okay, and I don't know why, because I don't really have like a big belief in space. Because I feel like space is in the ocean. That's just how I feel. I don't feel like we've ever explored space. Okay, that's just how I feel. Hey y'all. And so it says, hey, I love you. Just know that, oh, I love you more. And so as I'm having these conversations and reading, okay, I feel like they have displaced certain planets. So here's how I feel, or this is what I feel is going on. I feel like Saturn is in the back scene. We all know Saturn is in the back scene because we can feel it. Okay, we know when Saturn is around because we're agitated, we're irritated, we want to slap somebody, we want to kick a cat. Okay, so boom. You know when Venus is around because that's like, Libra, Taurus, menstrual flow, the moon. Okay, that's when you have like, for women, heavy menstrual, repeated menstruals. You know when Venus is around because your menstrual is always going to be, an issue because she is ebb and flow. Okay, boom. And the moon. But we always forget about Neptune, or maybe I'm not going to speak for y'all. I'm going to speak for myself, and I'm going to say I always forget about Neptune, right? Normally when Saturn is away, I know Neptune is somewhere behind Saturn, chasing behind Saturn. I know when Jupiter is near because a lot of ideas start flowing. Uranus and Jupiter, if you ask me, they're like homeboy and homegirl, okay? So they're always intertwined. So we know Jupiter and Uranus is around, and I assumed that Neptune was back there. I know Mercury is around because y'all heard me stuttering thousands of times when I'm doing these readings. I'm like, dude, here I am stuttering again. Okay, thanks, Mercury. And I have a ruling sign in Mercury. So it's like, okay, I know when Mercury's around. I act like I can't talk. Boom. Now, Neptune creeped up on us because I wasn't actually expecting Neptune to be anywhere near at the moment. Okay, so this tells me it's quite similar to what the Mayans said about when certain planets are displaced, okay? They will literally push their vengeance, okay? So apparently Neptune obviously is pissed off because why is everyone having dreams? Everybody is admitting the same thing. Like all the people that I've talked to, especially Libra, especially Tauruses, they all said the same thing, or they have Taurus placements, that they have been having the most weirdest dreams, okay? So whoever it is that I'm talking to here, because this is Libra reading, I feel like there's a message, and most of the messages are coming through your dreams. Now, if you don't dream, because I don't either, then it's going to come through other types of messages or other types of like synchronicities like numbers, people, this conversation that I'm having right now, okay, maybe tarot, but it's gonna come through because remember Neptune is ruled by Pisces, so it has to come from a different dimension. Different dimensions is like synchronicities, things that you can't explain, things that you can't see, things that you can't control, things that are inhumane, things that don't have any human ability in any aspect on it, that it only could come through a person from some sort of synchronicity through a different dimension. Okay, so this is probably why a lot of y'all feel like y'all are just kind of disconnected and waiting for something. Because I always say, they say that Saturn rules time, right? But I say that Neptune rules time, okay? Because they said that Libra rules the Three of Swords, and I don't feel like Libra rules the Three of Swords. I feel like Aquarius does. That's just me. So if the Hangman is Neptune, okay, the Hangman card I think the Hangman card came out in every reading that I did yesterday, and it never dawned on me. I never noticed it. Like, it was like, okay, y'all thinking about something. That's how I thought, okay? And that's just me being honest, okay? But whole time is Neptune. All right, so I'm gonna go more into what Neptune does, okay? But I just feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to, you're not crazy. All right, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. Support, donate. These are like y'all flash readings. I just had to say that for Libra because I know they have been very quick. You know, my readings on this channel have been very quick, but it was necessary for me to have that conversation with y'all. All right, let's see. Hey, y'all. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. All right, so boom. Okay, so I knew that. All right, so I feel like it says the last time. Okay, so if you are dealing with money issues, okay, whatever you're going through between now and the next 4 weeks, that's the last time that you're going to ever have to deal with whatever the situation is. So if this is you moving, you could be moving state to state, you could be moving city to city, yada yada. I feel like that's going to be your last time moving. Anything after that is going to be a choice that you make based off of how much money that you have. So that would be more of you visiting different properties that you might own, but this is going to be the last time that you are going to move, okay? So especially if it has something to do with like a forced move or something like that. Yeah, see, the Emperor is stepping back or the Emperor is stepping off, okay? So I feel like somebody is in quite a bind here. Ten of Swords is in reverse. And usually when the Ten of Swords is in reverse, to me, it's like, oh, the situation is not over. You still got to deal with it. It's still going to go on. As it should if you are moving, okay? Or you're thinking about moving, or if this is not your last stop for something, okay? So whatever it is that you're building right now, or whatever it is that you're doing right now, that's not your last stop. And you still have a little bit of a ways to go. But I can assure you that your final destination is going to be the Ten of Pentacles. So just so you're aware, because I feel like somebody wants to know that what they're building or what they're doing is not in vain, and it's not, okay? I do feel like too, somebody could be doing some things like just, you know, by yourself, on your own. I feel like you will actually have some sort of help, or you got help, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're going to have some sort of notion or realize that you actually do have a person, people, or whatever, like in your corner, okay? You have the Star card here. Yeah, because I feel like you are very smart, you're very wise, but you're not a visionary. Does that make sense? So you can get stuff done, you can make stuff happen, but when it come down to like the creative aspect, the quick, you know, putting the pieces together aspect, I feel like it takes longer for you to do that with the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles is hard work. They have to build up the idea, build up the strategy, build up what's going to happen, and then execute. And almost always, whenever you got the Star in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to go back and you're going to change how you feel about something many times, okay? Because the Seven of Pentacles is putting in a lot of hard work, but also changing and reconfiguring, okay? Yeah, Tower in reverse. So you are stuck indeed, whoever it is that I'm talking to, or you feel like you're stuck, but I do feel like you're also putting some things into motion. I feel like you're going to come up with a conclusion. I feel like you're going to make a choice. I feel like you're going to stand on the choice, but I feel like it's going to take you some time to execute the choice. If this is something that you've already done, I feel like it's coming together. All right. It's going to take a little bit, but it's definitely going to come together. I also feel like too, yeah, I knew that. Seven of Swords, Moon in reverse. If it's going to take you a minute for you to get out of these emotions, which could have to do with your moon phase if you are a woman. And it can have something to do with your lineage, yeah, if you are a dude. All right. So you feel like the situation is never going to change, but it's actually supposed to be here for a reason. It says a challenging path. So that's Saturn. Okay. So even though he's not around, he still has other planets like keeping an eye on you, kind of, or so to speak, or he still has certain entities and energies keeping an eye. Okay. Because if you were to remove Saturn altogether, you would never have an issue, you would never have a problem, you would never have a lesson, you would never need to be disciplined, which is actually what Venus is. All right. If you are Venus in any placement, Venus does not need to be corrected. They do not need to be talked to. They don't need nobody to hold their hand. But to piss you off, okay, Saturn, other planets, they will definitely come around trying to overly instruct you and tell you what you need to do or how you need things done, okay? And that's kind of where you piss Venus off and make them go into this Wheel of Fortune energy, yada, yada, in reverse, okay? Because it's like, I don't need you to tell me what to do. I'm quite aware what the hell I need to do. You just have to figure out what it looks like. And the more people put pressure on you to make a choice, the more pissed off you will become because you already know what you need to do and you don't need nobody to force you to do it, okay? So I knew that. Okay, so Pisces, Neptune. So it's up to you to kind of sit still, meditate, get the vision. And if it doesn't come out the exact same way that you think that it's supposed to look, you still need to move forward on it anyway. Because remember, Neptune is a dimension, okay? Neptune is like the visionary, it's the dreams, it's a higher power, it's religion, it's, it's the unexplainable, all right? So this means that as long as you take several steps forward, there's going to be a energy, a entity, someone from a different dimension, a spirit guide, an ancestor, a aunt, a cousin, a grandma, granddaddy, somebody. Your ears could actually be ringing, all right? That's going to come in and help you, all right? You will not know this and you will not be able to plan this out. This is something that you don't know. Mind you, teacher here is like the Hierophant, okay? This is some wisdom that you don't have. So this could be astrocardiography. This could be relocation services. This could be like money, okay? Because Venus, we run through a lot of money, but we don't know big money. And it was some readings that I did a long time ago when I kept saying, how would you handle multi-million dollars? How would you handle $1 billion? I don't know if y'all remember those readings or not. But like that's the wisdom that they're asking you to have. Like you don't feel the need to learn something because you don't have it yet, but they're telling you you gotta learn it in order for them to give it to you because it can't get into the wrong hands, okay? So maybe y'all have been having unique dreams or whatever, but I do feel like it's gonna work itself out here with the 9 of Cups. You also have the Ace of Swords here, so whatever you're doing, it's a great idea and you will get clarity. I hope this helps. I hope that helped. All right, I'm gonna pull from this deck of cards really quickly. I'm sorry, y'all. These people in these loud ass goddamn cars just be everywhere. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, support. All of your readings will be on the channel, so just make sure y'all stay tuned, okay? Hey, y'all. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. Support. Ooh, child. I don't know why I gotta keep saying that. I'm about to go MIA. Look at y'all. No, I'm telling y'all I'm gonna go MIA. Alright. Or I might just do it. I keep saying Patreon only, but. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Spirit calls me to do. Alright, so you got class 5, clinger, rebirth, or transformation, return to sender. Alright, so one piece of this energy is definitely from somebody from your past. Alright, you have divine protection. You definitely got somebody that tried to violate, either betrayal, compete, be petty, gossip. But when I see this card makes a return to sender, that's somebody that tries to like intervene or interject in your energy without your permission. All right, tell me more about this. All right, so it could actually be a Sagittarius. You can have Sagittarius in your chart too, but I'm definitely getting there's a Sagittarius that's going back and forth with your energy. You are completely under someone's fucking skin, okay? So somebody can have Sagittarius 4th house, 5th or 6th house, could also be 8th house. Somebody can't stand your fucking guts. That's fine too. Okay, so it could be a Sag or it could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. All right, why is this person upset with you? Because somebody knows that you're coming up with a great idea. You have this great idea. Somebody feels like your blessings are blocked. Additional, there are people that are contacting you, okay? Because I just seen that. I seen karmic cycle. I seen hold this L, and I see a wow, shady as fuck, all right? There is literally a person here, or people. It could be 2, 3 people that's contacting you. You get a lot of weird phone calls or some shit. This could be like weird phone calls, or there's like somebody contacting you. This could be a bill collector. I feel like for whoever this is, this person has like multiple energies attached to them. I was about to say that there's an illusion here. So the people that are calling you constantly, this could be bill collectors, this could be family, this could be friends. I don't know who it is, but these people that are calling you constantly, they're not just Bill, that's the omen. They're trying to get under your skin. Because somebody doesn't want you to continue to think, all right? They have a fear of you thinking, all right? Because whatever it is that you're thinking apparently is very creative, or it's gonna flourish greatly, or you're in the right direction. I feel like you don't have other people around because you already sent them back, return to sender, or cleanse the energy from these people. So they're trying to, like, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to hold on to you in any way possible. It's giving spiritual growth for you. So sending somebody, they don't have nobody else to send. Shit. I wish I could have renamed this besides see you in your dreams. Because I feel like the motherfucker in your dreams is weird or shady. But I also feel like this person too is calling you to create some bullshit. All right, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, support. I'll be right back in with Taurus.